scientists say they can tell when you're going to die with a simple test. A brain scan will reveal how long you'll live. Now, it can't predict things like a car hitting you. Or did you see that it's not a roller coaster, that ride? It was, okay. You know how everybody sits in the thing? It's hard to explain the ride. And it's like a circle, and you're strapped in, and it spins and goes up. What is this thing called?
It's a Carnival ride?
Yeah. I don't really know what it's called, but everyone sits in a circle on the outside of it, and they swing that thing. Anyway, the thing gets up and breaks in half.
Oh, no.
It's crazy.
Did it fall to the ground?
Yes. Now, did you see it?
Yeah, it shattered.
Do you know what that ride's called?
Let me look it up.
Because you all will know the ride. I don't know what it would be called, but it goes up and shatters, and I don't think anybody died. Did they?
I think a kid lost their legs.
Yeah, because it came down.
Died.
It didn't land in a way though where it hit people heads hit, but it came down kind of awkward. If you watch it, it's crazy to watch that thing snap. It's like a tilted jump or something.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It just
I can
says
picture
360 degrees on it.
A 360-degree amusement park ride snaps in half. Bro, it's wild because it goes up and then it's on a stick and it just goes boom and it lands on the bottom, but only after it hits the side. I can see where someone would lose their legs or feet. But from what I saw, 23 people were injured, 4 critical condition. It snapped in half. NBC News explains the state of emergency. Is wild.
America?
No, Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
But close. I mean, because they're very advanced.
I thought you meant geographically.
No,
close.
no. I
I'm
mean,
like,
it
dude.
would be different if it were in like a third world country.
Yeah.
Dude, that's wild. It looked like a really nice American carnival.
Wow.
Not like the kind we had in Arkansas where they just pop up on the corner.
And then they're gone the next day.
Yeah. It's there for like 4 days. You see a couple horses. And then it's just gone. And there's like that one ride with the stick and the little carts on each side of it that flips.
It's so fun. Is that the zipper?
I don't know any names of rides.
It's funny, we drive by those and my kids want to stop every single time. And I'm like, oof, I don't think we should do it, guys.
So this is brain scan. By the way, it can't tell if you die on like a ride or something like that. That Duke University has discovered that MRI brain imaging during midlife can accurately determine the pace someone is aging biologically, helping doctors to predict the onset of several diseases, including Alzheimer's. Using MRI imaging, researchers developed a tool called Dunedin Pacing, which measures brain features, and then it goes to a bunch of words I don't know. But it's all pace of aging. Amy, would you want to do this?
I think so, because then can I reverse it?
I don't know, Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
Reverse it.
I
You
think
can put your thing down, flip it, and hope to reverse it.
May motivate me more to be more intentional and diligent with what I'm doing with my body. And
they say about age 45 is the best to go because you're kind of set in. Your brain understands what it is, how it's supposed to work, or even how it's not supposed to work. But that researchers emphasize that biological age is way more telling than chronological age.
Mm-hmm.
And tools like this could improve early diagnosis and preventative care for age-related conditions. I would compare it to a bit of when you go and you get your genes, Genes, tested, to see if you have certain genes that, and I know some women will go and, because they have breast cancer gene, that gene.
Yeah, or I'm even thinking I get my blood work done to check my hormone levels so that I can be proactive about those. So why wouldn't I do this? Sure.
Could be expensive, but if it were free, I'd probably do it.
Yeah.
We keep forgetting things, and why we keep forgetting things, according to brain experts. Different story, was just kind of on the brain, so a couple of these popped up. Do you feel like you're forgetful?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you forget if you were forgetful? I felt like you went through that
right
whole...
then?
No,
Yeah,
I
like
was just
you
thinking
thought...
I think some things I've improved on because I put systems in place to hold me accountable, like calendar. Like I used to forget more things, but if I have it on my calendar, then I have a reminder. I try to just set myself up for success. But lately, like words, or things, I'm like, why can't I, or someone's name, I'm like, this is really weird. I know this person well. Like, what is going on?
So a lot of people will credit age with their brain starting to work slower. Age isn't the only reason, and sometimes it's not the main reason for brain fog. Medications, especially cholesterol medications, antidepressants, diet, sleep, multitasking, even having trouble hearing could also be to blame for forgetting things.
Mm.
So the doctor goes on with it more. And again, diet is a big part of it. And you wouldn't think the things you eat would affect what you can remember, but obviously the things you eat affect every part of your body, including your brain and how your brain works. Research links processed foods with cognitive decline and an increased risk of dementia. Sleep is a major one. It is essential for brain health, and over time, not getting enough sleep can help it be harder to concentrate, to learn new things, and even create new memories, according to the National Institutes of Health. And then multitasking. Being distracted affects your ability to focus and remember things. You know what I do? I use my phone a lot for reminders. I'm like, remind me to do this. Remind me to do that. I have a calendar, but these are more micro things. Like, hey, remind me not to pick this up before I go to work, or not to forget. Like, I had to leave. My car is in the shop. Both are in the shop right now, which kind of sucks. And so, because I have a Hyundai, and then I have another car in case they ever come and take the Hyundai back. And they're both in the shop. So I'm like, be sure to take Caitlin's car to work. So I do that all the time.
You just talk to your phone, and it how does it remind you? Does it like an alarm goes off, or what does it do?
Pops up on the front. So I'll say, I don't want to say the person's name, SIRI.
Okay.
I'll be like, hey, SIRI, remind me to take Caitlin's car to work today because whatever, at 8 a.m.
Okay, so you got to give it a time.
And so at 8 a.m. it pops up, boom, hey, don't forget to take Caitlin's car to work. And I'll set it at 8 a.m. if I need to do it like 8:15.
I got to do that.
But I probably do 7 or 8 a day of
I
reminders.
don't really do that so much. Mine was more like I was trying to order more collagen, like Vital Proteins. I was on Amazon and trying to place an order. And I didn't know what to look up, but I knew what I wanted to order. But I couldn't think of the word collagen. So then I was like telling my brain, I'm like, okay, it's like protein. It's in a tub. Like it starts with a C. I know it starts with a C, but I couldn't think of eventually I got there, but I was not okay with how long it took me.
Will you do the thing? Because I'll have that happen to me too. And I think a lot of mine is from sleep. But do you do the thing where you will not look it up? You will demand your brain figure it out. And sometimes you won't. And then at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday, you're like, oh, Brian Kelly, head coach at LSU.
Oh, it'll come to you.
Yeah, like when I don't even need it
Yeah.
anymore. I'm just like, that's his name.
What was weird for me is I was able to like think of other things that I don't normally think of. Like you'd think collagen is easy to remember. Then I was like, there's amino acids in it, which are building blocks of protein, like things that I don't like, like the chains. Like I'm able to think of those words that I don't ever talk about building blocks.
I'll do mnemonic devices a lot and get there and use like sounds and tricks. Like I can never remember the actor Edward Norton ever for any reason.
He's a great actor.
Why are you thinking of him?
I think I tried to remember him for something, maybe like a trivia question or something, and I couldn't. I could see him, and I could see him in Fight Club, but I couldn't think of his name. And then I had such a hard time because I wouldn't allow myself to look it up that when I finally, it hit me like randomly, I was like, I have to think of a way to remember that. And so anytime I'm thinking of somebody acting, I think of somebody that acts bad, somebody that tries to be a bad actor, Edward Norton, Ed Norton.
You use me to help you remember Edward Norton?
Yes,
By me being a bad actor?
correct.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't choose it, it chose me.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're just looking for a little
The universe.
association.
Yes. So when I think of that, I go, oh, what's that actor's name? Bad actor. Eddie's a bad actor on the show. Edward Norton. It's total Michael Scott, but I've used mnemonic devices my whole life.
Okay, mine's Anne Hathaway. Help me.
Why?
Don't ever remember her name.
Like you see her face
I
and
see
you're
her all
like,
the
dang,
time.
I can't.
That's the princess of the diary. Like that's Princess Diary, girl. But like,
I would think if you were to ever see her, you don't ever write, like a journal or anything, do you? Ever? What do you write? What do you write at all?
Oh, I have a trick maybe.
what do you mean? Like I have like a paper here that I write on.
Yeah, so when you try to remember who it is, remember that you try to write on a piece of paper to remember who she was. When you write, it's like writing in a diary. She's in Princess Diaries.
Oh,
That's how I would get there.
And
If,
then-
if Princess Diaries remind you of Anne Hathaway, unless it doesn't.
Yeah.
Unless you're like, I can't remember the person from Princess Diaries.
I can't think of another movie she's in. I mean,
Okay,
I know she's in a lot
But
of
if
other
I were to
ones,
say
but yeah.
Princess Diaries, would you know Anne Hathaway?
Now Anne Hathaway. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, but that's okay. Stick with what Bobby's is because it's good. And you can add to it. So diary, and then what do you do if you need to get rid of your diary? You throw it away.
Anne
Hathaway.
This is good.
So anything that works for you, and all you have to do is make it hold one time.
Okay.
If you make it also saying it out loud, it's like when you meet people, if you say their name. It's also why in spy movies, they say out loud the license plates. Because
that would never work for me. When I have to park my car and enter in my license plate, good luck.
But you don't say it.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I'm like, da, 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 da. And then I go and so now I just take a picture of it and then
I think I do that too.
I know, but sometimes I'm like, no, don't take a picture this time. Just enter it without looking. And I have to look 10 times.
The point with saying it out loud is that not only are you remembering it and trying to imprint your brain with the memory of it, but you're also able to hear it, even if you're saying it. It's like if somebody else were saying it, doesn't matter. You're also hearing it. So you have like 2 ways to try to remember and imprint in your brain. So if you can't remember something, say it out loud. I'm in the shower, Edward Norton, Edward Norton, Edward Norton. But that's why in those shows you see them say things out loud. If a car's driving away or a person's name, like they're taught to do that. And if you meet somebody, like if you can say their name a couple or 3 times in the first like 10, 15 minutes, and that can be awkward. But if it's like, hey, this is Amy. Hey, Amy, how's it going? I'm Bobby. Good to meet you. And you can do it one more time in the first, because it's not going to be weird. Like 4 times, it gets kind of weird.
Why does he keep repeating
But
my
if you
name?
can do that, it does help with the memory as well. But as we get older, our brain also shrinks.
I don't remember crap, dude. Nothing. I don't remember anything.
Our frontal lobe like fully develops it, depending who you are, different for everybody, between 24 and 27 years old. That's also when the brain kind of is at its height and works the best and is its most robust. And then it slowly starts to shrink. Not in any way like a, what do they call it? What are those water sponges? Yeah,
Sponge?
Yeah, they're little rabbits and stuff you grow. You pour water on, they grow out. Those capsules. That's what I think about.
Gosh, what are those called?
What are those
Exactly.
called?
Do it.
Dang.
I don't even know what they're called. But yeah, then it just slowly shrinks. And what's weird is like our nose and our ears keep growing our whole life. Our brain shrinks.
I've heard that.
Also, we shrink in size and height because
Our spine.
gravity.
Gravity.
Well, the
Pulling us
pressure
down.
of gravity
Gravity,
on our
yeah.
spine.
On our whole body. Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to do my posture exercises.
That's why, stupid as it sounds, hanging upside down every day, one day is not going to
You do
help.
that?
No, I don't. 17 days isn't going to help, but if you do it semi-consistently, that's why it does help.
Mm.
Because it's literally trying to counter gravity and giving your body a break from the constant down that gravity is.
What's crazy is on my way to work, I set my mirror, like, my rear view mirror, like a certain height. And then when I get in my car after work or later in the day, I have to move it because I'm like just
Are you
lower.
just slumped though?
Yeah,
More than anything
probably.
else, you're just tired.
I think it's maybe the days just like kind of like,
Yeah.
you
You're
know, I
probably
gotta
getting in your seat and slumping more than it is. The gravity's got your
Oh my
spine.
God.
Yeah, probably.
The mystery of a baby abandoned in rural Tennessee has led to a manhunt. This is from NBC News. Authorities are identifying the man they believe killed 4 family members and then abandoned a baby in rural West Tennessee. They've added 28-year-old Austin Drummond to Tennessee's most wanted list. Have they found him? I saw a picture pop up on this. Either they found him or they posted a new picture of him. Anybody else following this story?
I have been. I don't think they found him,
Okay.
though. I thought it just got the picture of him was posted.
Okay, so I've seen a couple pictures. A couple of them were ones they had found like from social media or wherever it was. They posted a new one. Then I thought maybe they found him when they posted that picture.
I haven't seen anything. I also know what cars he was driving, and that's what they also posted. But
They added him. He's 28 years old, Austin Drummond. Investigators say he murdered the victims at a home in Lake County and then left the baby on a stranger's lawn in Dyer County. The infant was unharmed. Drummond, who's considered to be armed and dangerous, may be driving a 2016 Audi A3 with Tennessee plates and damage to the driver's side. A shocked relative of some of the victims say Drummond was close to our family, and Drummond has, quote, literally been nothing short of amazing to us and our kids. Yeah, terribly tragic. And you wonder, I don't know the town. It does say rural Tennessee, but where I come from, if something similar happens and somebody does something completely out of what they are normally known for, it's because they're on some sort of drug, crazy drug, and they're obviously acting in a way they wouldn't normally act because of the influence on the drug, like hallucinating, etc. I don't know that that's the case here, but by what I read and where he's from, and I hadn't read anything about he was really upset at the people that were murdered, I would be led to that very early conclusion.
What town is this?
It just says
Or does it give the
rural
county?
Tennessee. Yeah, Dyer County.
Dyer.
It also says Lake County, But Lake County and Dyer County, I didn't know if Lake County was a town.
I think Lake County is. I just pulled it up. It has like 6,000 people.
Lake County sounds like a county. That's why, because the word's county on it. But yeah.
Yeah.
What is Scuba?
I see Tiptonville, Tennessee is what I see. Law enforcement officers in Tiptonville, Tennessee. So I imagine that's probably got to be it.
Well, that's probably where the police station is. Rural towns don't have a police station in every town. So I'm not saying you're wrong, but it could be the Tipton police if Lake County is a town. But that's semantics.
So it's like north of Memphis. I guess is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, north of Memphis, yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. He didn't kill the baby.
Yeah.
You think if you were going absolutely insane, you would just kill everything
Mm-hmm.
and not have like a little bit of empathy, sympathy for the baby. Next up. You can go next, Amy. I don't want to follow that up.
Well, mine's kind of womp too.
Give it to me.
This guy that had just been hired to be a teacher in Arkansas, like this upcoming school season. So he was a teacher in Oklahoma. And I think he also taught in Texas too. And so they ran a background check on him, obviously nothing crazy. And so he hasn't interacted with the students in Arkansas yet, but school's about to start. And he randomly killed 2 people hiking at some place called, do you know where
I saw that picture
Devil's
too.
Den State Park? Okay, well, this husband and wife and their 2 kids were hiking. It's in West Fork, Arkansas. And he randomly just went up and stabbed them. And started stabbing the dad first.
Was he was he tripping?
They don't know. They have arrested him. He was getting a haircut the other day, and they put out like they got tips from the community, and they found out where he was, and they went to the barbershop and arrested him.
Because he was missing for like a good week.
Oh, he was missing.
But then
I
he
didn't
went to
look for
and then
him.
I was like, he went to go get his haircut. Maybe I guess to get
change
ready for
his-
school.
Yeah, this is up northwest Arkansas, near Fayetteville.
Yeah,
Man, that's the dude.
the stylist said he was quieter than usual.
Dude, that dude
Well,
looks.
Oh yeah, so he had gone to.
It looks
the
like
stylist
he's in a
before.
punk band.
But what quieter than usual? Like you can't judge someone who's not talking.
Well, they can be quieter than usual if they come in before in their life of the party, and all of a sudden they're
it's
solemn.
so maybe it's like someone who's cut his hair before.
I would assume if they're quieter than usual,
That
there's
makes
a
sense.
usual. But I don't even think that's indicative they're going to go murder somebody.
Right. I was thinking it was just a random just a cut, and like this guy's not talking. Well, a lot of people don't talk.
A 28-year-old teacher is admitted to murdering.
It's tragic. It's tragic because it seems really random. So I think he started on the husband first, and the wife went and took the children somewhere else. And then when she returned to help her husband, that's when she died. So the kids were not harmed. I don't know where the mom took them, but the daughters were okay, and the mom and the dad are dead. And he went to the park with tape over his license plate. So he went to inflict random harm, I suppose. Like, I don't know what got into him that made him want to do this, but why would you tape up your license plate?
That's why.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to go do something
Yeah,
bad.
that
but
also seems
so random.
like it was premeditated, right? Maybe not to those specific people,
Yeah,
but
just
to do
to find
something.
somebody.
And that doesn't feel like that's somebody tripping.
I know. That's just what made me. I mean, I don't know. Because, like, I like to go hike, and then you just never know.
Well, you never know walking down the hallway here
That's true.
if somebody
Right.
is motivated. Yeah, that sucks.
I know. Well, yeah.
It
So
didn't say anything about drugs.
not that I saw. I don't know if y'all saw. They did say they found the weapon at his house too, and that he was very sloppy about it all. But like Lunchbox said, he did try to go get a haircut to change his look. But I mean,
And he's a teacher, so they had to background check him.
yeah, and he passed that. He was dismissed, I think, when he was teaching in
Texas.
Flower Mound. Like he did. They said he had poor judgment, student favoritism, but there was no actual like any harm was done to students in any way. But they did release him as a teacher from there.
Yeah, an internal investigation found no evidence of inappropriate behavior with students.
Right.
Following concerns related to classroom management, professional judgment, and student favoritism, he ultimately resigned. Resigned. Yeah, that's crazy. That one feels, again, I don't know enough about the second one because they don't give many details except for the baby being left. This one feels like, I don't know, like he's listening to some evil music and decided to go do it, like was messed up just fully. The other guy sounds like he's just tripping.
You keep saying tripping.
That's what it is. You're tripping. When you're on meds and you don't know what's happening or drugs. Arkansas State Police have released a composite sketch and photo from behind a man.
That's before they found him?
Yeah.
It was a picture of the back of his body, but I don't even know where they got that. Like, you can see him
He has
overlooking
like a hiker vest on, too.
Yeah.
Okay. Morgan,
Yeah.
what do you have? Hey,
Well-
lift us up.
Is yours
Yeah.
sad too?
Lift us up, Morgan.
It starts sad, but it's a good ending. So this guy went hiking with his dog, and it was in a Utah mountain, and his vehicle flipped 15, 20 times down this mountain. Well, he survived the fall, and he crawled 11 hours to safety, where he got rescued by like a rescue crew, and now
He
he's
crawled 11 hours?
11 hours out of this. He had a broken leg, he injured his ribs and fractured ankles, and like crawled 11
Dang.
hours through the night to get back just to survive. And now after being in the hospital, he's been reunited with his dog, and he's okay.
11 hours. I feel like I'm done.
Yeah, how many hours till you're like, you know what? If God needs me, he'll take me now.
5. Unless like I see like, okay, you know what? Like I'm good. I can keep moving. But like he was all messed up. If I'm like, crawling, 5 hours and I'm done.
Yeah, I guess it depends. Are there any stickers in the ground?
Burrs.
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
That hurts.
that sucks. Ah, good for him. Good story. Lunchbox?
There's a doctor on TikTok letting you know if you're headed to a funeral, do not kiss the dead person. He said that bacteria starts growing on the dead person within 9 hours of death, and it can give you you lose your sense of smell and suffer from cardiorespiratory problems if you get that bacteria.
Oh, no.
Sounds like it gives you COVID.
Well, that's a good point. Like I've never understood people that kiss their.
I've never seen anyone kiss their dead
Oh,
person.
You
I've
guys
seen-
have never kissed a dead person in the casket?
You have?
Yes.
No, never.
I mean,
No, I haven't.
when does it, how many hours? When does it
I mean,
start?
9.
I had sex with one. But I didn't.
I laid with
Yeah, I put my lips on there.
I'm not crazy.
I cuddled with my mom, but only for like an hour.
Oh, yeah.
You
But she was
cuddled?
in the hospital bed,
No.
and that wasn't 9 hours.
Right, that's why I asked. He said
Yeah,
9
yeah.
hours.
I think
so,
this is the funeral.
right.
Yeah.
Well, my mom had an open casket visitation before the night before the funeral, but I didn't go. I'm gonna have
Also-
to ask my sister.
Also,
if
no,
she
no
did.
judgment to you doing it. I just never even thought to do it because it's just to me my just organic matter at that point. It's not. There's nothing in there that makes me want to kiss it. But I understand why people would.
Mm-hmm.
But
Totally.
that is good to know. Holy cow!
Okay.
I'm not kissing. I wouldn't kiss.
I had plans today. Now I can't even do them. Okay, Eddie.
This is a fun headline that I saw. It
Thank
said,
God.
22-year-old strikes up unlikely friendship with quiet neighbor double her age. And so I'm like, let me read more about this. There's a 22-year-old girl who like moved into a neighborhood, wanted to make friends, and there was a single dude that lived next door. He was raking leaves, seemed nice. So they started talking, and then she like invited him over. He was like, nah, I can't go over. Like, I'm double your age. Like, you know, I'm single, you're single, probably just not good. But then she's like, come on, just come over. Her and some friends were over. So he goes, hangs out. Dude, they just realized that they had a lot in common. There's nothing to their relationship. They're just friends, she says.
This isn't that weird. I'm looking at a picture of them.
She had a boyfriend, and the boyfriend's like, I can't take this relationship you have with your neighbor. It's so weird. They hang out all the time, every
They're
day.
gonna be in love.
That's what I think. But she says, no, it's nothing like that. And even he says, no, it's nothing like that. We're just friends.
What's the age? What are their ages?
She's 22 and he is 47.
DiCaprio looks at that and goes, "Pff, "That's nothing."
But it's like, why does she keep pushing? Like, the first part's weird. Like, he was just like, no, I'm good. You know, like, it's good having you in the neighborhood. But she just kept on pushing. Like, come on over, hang out with us.
People date at that age.
yeah.
It feels weird because what do you have in common with somebody 20 years younger? But my wife's almost 12 years younger than me.
But that's fine. Then say you're in love. But she says we're not in love. It's just a friendship.
Yeah.
Like, he comes over every day, helps her if her toilet's broken.
Yeah, they'll end up getting it on.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean that'd be a little weird if your daughter is dating a 47-year-old and she's 22. Yeah, it'd be weird, but it's not the weirdest thing we've ever heard. Bill Belichick, Al Pacino, like these famous people do that all the time.
But this is a normal dude.
But how does this become a news story?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Like they're just neighbors.
Amy, your dudes.
We're 8 years apart.
Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, that's
So-
nothing.
What is 20? What is it?
47 and 22.
That's more than 8.
point of view. The
Well,
new neighbor.
yes, it is.
More than 8.
It's very different.
No,
for
I know. I
me.
was just asking. But they don't even look that. They don't even look that different.
And that was 4 years ago. Now she's 26 now. Like, I just don't understand how this is a news story.
Maybe that's why it's a
Just
news
an
story.
unlikely friendship.
They've been friends for 4 years. That's crazy. And then like you said, I thought like, oh, they'll hook up, they'll get together. 4 years of friendship, and they've not gotten together. This is crazy.
But her boyfriend pieced out in the meantime.
Yeah, bro. Boyfriend's like, no, you guys hang out like every day. I don't like this.
It had to be about more than just that.
Yeah.
Unless he's seen more than just that.
Not in this interesting read I read. That's what it came up.
This interesting read I
It
read?
came up under an interesting read.
I do want to talk about another relationship that is drastic in terms of age. I do want to go to the Chris Jansen interview first. Let's take a break. We'll do Chris Jansen. And then after Chris Jansen, we'll talk about this other thing. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to talk about, and I'm going to say that I'm going to loosely give facts as reported by somebody else. I don't know that any of this is true. I do know there's a lawsuit. I'm talking about the Candace Owens lawsuit where the president of France is suing Candace Owens because she is saying that Brigitte Macron is a man. I've watched some of the Candace Owens video series too on this specifically.
Same.
It is hilarious. She has doubled down so hard. By the way, do I think that the first lady of France is actually a man? Probably not.
Okay, who's the first? Okay, can you give me a little background on all this?
Yeah.
I don't know who any of
Okay,
these people
so
are.
there's a president of France.
Okay.
And I'm going to paraphrase and probably be a little fuzzy with facts, but I feel like I'm going to give you facts that are solid enough for the story to work. President of France has a woman older than him as his wife, way older. Okay? Supposedly, their story is she was like a teacher in her 30s. He was 15. That's when they first met.
Oh.
They got married later on.
Wow.
That part of it already feels weird. And you may look up the age discrepancy of that part, Amy, if you can like trail
Okay.
me, because I know you know the story as well. So there were some journalists in Europe who put out the story that said that Brigitte Macron is a man and that he transitioned secretly decades ago, and that the president of France is married to a woman that used to be a man.
Got it.
And that she has taken the identity of somebody she used to be related to.
Oof.
And so she's been saying that forever. And Candace Owens then came on and said that Trump called her and said, hey, I'm asking you to stop talking about it.
And Candace Owens is the reporter.
Candace Owens
the
is the
journalist.
personality.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, would you call it issue or
No, I
Right.
wouldn't say she's a reporter, but what's even anything anymore?
exactly?
So sure, why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
But she's sort of made this a big part of her
I'm going to read you this from the
job.
Independent.
And what does the first lady look like?
I'll show you.
Like an
Right
old
here.
lady that that possibly looks like she could be wearing a wig.
Right
Okay,
there. Okay, so that's
Oh,
her,
I see that. Okay.
and then that's him. He's attractive,
okay.
if you ask me.
Okay.
I'm going to read you some of this from the Independent. Candace Owens has doubled down on her baseless conspiracy theory that the wife of French President Emmanuel Macron was born a man, which prompted a defamation lawsuit against the far-right provocateur over the demonstrably false claims that she made through her investigation. Taking it even further on Monday, the podcaster predicted that Brigitte Macron's death would be faked before the case would reach the discovery phase, claiming that the hypothetical staged killing of Macron would shut down all discussion, quote, about her being a man anymore. Following months of Owens' false claims that Brigitte Macron is a man and he transitioned secretly decades ago, the Macrons filed a 219-page defamation complaint last week. Owens has dissected their appearance, their marriage, their friends, their family, and their personal history, twisting it all into a grotesque narrative designed to inflame and degrade. This is from The Independent. Obviously, they have a perspective. I don't say that I agree or disagree with their perspective. My perspective is it's just crazy. What's crazy is, did you find the age when they
Yeah.
met?
So she's 72 and he's 47, and they've been together like 25 years.
And I want to find how they met, because that part is weird. And that's the story they're telling us.
How does Candace know all this stuff? Like, she's just talking, or does
Deep
she
dives.
have
Because there were a couple other journalists who had this story, and I think she was interested in it and then started to investigate it herself and was getting tips, etc.
We'll have
He
another
was
journalist
15
over
and
there.
she was 39.
He was 15, she was 39, and she was his teacher, like his
Yeah,
drama teacher or theater.
Theater.
At a
Laissez
Catholic
la
school.
province in a mean.
How Emmanuel Macron's parents discovered their son was dating his 40-year-old teacher.
They didn't get married till he was 29, though. So that's where the
She's 24 years a senior.
What'd you say, Amy?
He met as a 15-year-old schoolboy when she was a teacher at a private school in northern France.
right, but their marriage took place when
Yeah,
he was
it doesn't matter.
29
That's
and
still
she
creepy
was
as crap.
She was 54.
No.
You meet a kid at 15. That almost feels like grooming.
But like
That's like Mary Kay Letourneau.
You meet a kid at she started hooking up with a kid at 15.
Yeah.
We don't know they did that. But if you meet a kid at 15,
like she's just your teacher, right? Like say she's just your teacher, and then like 20
I
years
don't think
down
they
the road.
re-met. I don't think they
Well-
re-met way
Oh,
later.
they didn't.
Well, it says that he was part of the after school drama club, and that's where their connection deepened.
Oh yeah, that didn't sound good.
After school special.
The schoolboy's parents had believed their son was dating his teacher's daughter, Lawrence, until the truth came out through a family friend. Shocked at the illicit affair, the Macrons removed the intellectually gifted teenager from the school. His mother, quote, "We just couldn't believe it. What is clear is that when Emmanuel met Brigitte, we couldn't just say, that's great." But she added, "What mattered to me was not the fact that he was having a relationship with Brigitte, but it's that he was alive and there weren't any problems."
Now,
That's shady as crap.
I'm looking something up before I say it.
Yeah. By the way, we don't know anything. Don't sue me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Like, how do these lawsuits come up? Like, can you just like be like, this is funny, we're talking about it, and then
But that wasn't what she was saying.
so she's going in and saying like,
Yes.
no, I have proof. That
She
this
was
is...
saying, do a test. Prove it. Do a test.
got it.
So, also, defamation on a public figure, almost impossible. But if you knowingly
Be like, this is funny, we're talking about it, and then
handed it, I
Okay.
think it's like when a reporter takes, like Watergate, for example. I don't think that they were Nixon haters. I think they saw something that wasn't true, chased it down because it wasn't true, and their job was to report. And I think this is a version of that. I think she was just interested in it.
I was just making sure there's not something political that I'm missing here.
I
That's
don't
what
think so. I mean, she could disagree with them politically, but I don't feel like it's politically motivated at all, even through watching the series. But she has a show. It's like any show. You have to create compelling content.
But doesn't that mean she's going to lose the whole show? Like, I that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's not true, she's going to lose everything.
But
Sort of
she's
like
saying
that
it's
guy.
true. But she's saying it's true.
That-
She's saying without a doubt it's true.
What's that guy's name that
There
lost
is
everything?
something more to it. It's been a minute since I watched any of this stuff, but there was. Let me look for. I have the idea in my head. I don't want to say it out loud though until let me look it up and
They
then
went
I
to
can
court
tell you.
in France, and there's these journalists. They like sued the journalists, and they didn't win that case. They didn't lose, and they didn't win.
Who, the Macron
Yeah.
people?
I believe that's true.
Because like that Alex Jones guy, like he kept saying,
And he lost billions of dollars.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is
Well, he doesn't have it to pay. And she could be that.
Oh
if
my
they're able
gosh.
to prove that she is wrong, and I think a blood test would do it. But also, it's like you want to give your blood because somebody's just yelling some stuff about you.
No, it's ridiculous.
But if it's going to win you millions of dollars, I'd do it.
And I don't even think they care about the millions of dollars. There has been an unfounded rumor, completely unfounded. Don't know if it's true that they offered her like $4 million to stop talking about it.
Oof, I would take that. You got it.
But
Lip sealed.
But that means she's
But that
probably
means
making
there's
more than
something,
that by doing it.
4 million.
And I don't know that is true. That is from an unverified source that I read online.
But going with that unverified source, like I'd take it.
By the way, everything is unverified that I'm saying.
Yes.
Wait, has Candace allegedly also said that he was placed in power as part of a CIA plot?
Mm-hmm. I believe she said, going from memory, much like we had that the Harvard the Unabomber was in that program. Yeah, it's
Kaczynski?
letters. Yeah, it's letters. That same kind of program there. So who knows? I don't. French President Emmanuel Macron and the First Lady filed the lawsuit more than a year after Owens initially made headlines for promoting the false claim that Brigitte Macron was born a man named Jean-Michel Trudeau. Trudeau is Brigitte's older brother. The lawsuit alleges that since March 2024, Owens repeatedly used a false statement to promote her independent platform, gain notoriety, and make money, all while disregarding all credible evidence disproving her claim. The legal complaint said that after the Macrons requested a retraction, Owens retaliated by releasing an 8-part podcast series called Becoming Brigitte. It's wild. Like, I am dialed in because she is either the greatest actor ever, or she really believes it, or that it's really true. If I were to bet money, I would think, no, it's not true. But I don't know. But man, she believes it, and she's smart. You may not agree with her, but she's really intelligent. This is from Snopes. France didn't offer Candace Owens millions to stop spreading rumor that Brigitte Macron is trans.
Did not?
Yes, this is what Snopes says. And it also says France didn't offer. Who knows how this can be dissected? It could have been somebody else. It could have been not at all. In March 2025, a rumor began to spread that France had offered conservative commenter Candace Owens millions of dollars to stop spreading the rumor that France's First Lady, Brigitte Macron, was a trans woman. For example, an Instagram user posted a video with the rumor that the European country would grant her $50,000 a month if she stopped. And they show the account. That's also how stupid rumors get started, too. It is a crazy story. And I'm following along just to see, because she has... doubled is not even the word. When I say double down, like she went right back. She was like, "Great, let's go, Discovery." She thinks she's yeah. She said that she will put her professional reputation on the line because she believes it so much.
But which is like,
well, it's just the same
based on this, right? Like,
oh no, yeah, that's it's wild. I'm interested. I wouldn't be interested in the story itself because I kind of don't care about France's president and what he does in his personal life and what she does. I don't care that much, as long as you're not hurting people. But now I'm just so interested in the dynamic here. You have a president of a foreign country suing her in America. She is so sure of it. They're saying it's not true. I'm just like, popcorn. It's that popcorn. So there's that. All right, I'll give you one more. If you expect happily ever after, you won't live happily ever after. From the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, researchers interviewed thousands of couples and found that realistic expectations lead to happier marriages. Couples with high hopes but low relationship skills become the most disappointed if the marriage didn't live up to the expectations. Couples that went into the marriage expecting some issues, some arguments, and things not to go as planned were more prepared to communicate better and laugh things off. What I would call this is the Happy Gilmore 2 effect.
Explain.
What is that?
I hoped Happy Gilmore would be awesome. Happy Gilmore 2. Because I love the first one so much. But I told myself, I'm going to enjoy it for what it is. It can't be as good as the original. But whatever it happens, I'm going to find the good parts. And the parts that are just stupid, I'm going to be like, I got into this with no real expectation, but the hope for great, but no expectation. And I came out of that movie loving it. I loved it. And I loved it because my expectations, like I had no up in the cloud expectations, but I was going to take what it gave me because I had committed to watching it and enjoy it for what it was. And you know what? I really liked it. Now, if I'd gone into it being like, this is going to be the greatest freaking movie ever because we're talking about it 20 years, everybody, I wouldn't have liked it at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I call it the Happy Gilmore 2 effect.
That makes sense.
I think science is calling that too now.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
officially.
Candace Owens just said it's not called that.
Oh, so then it's not.
It's not. Yeah.
Okay.
Now I got to sue her. All right, we're done. Thank you guys. We'll see you Monday. Amy, anything?
No. Oh, my son's going to see a movie tonight. I might go with him, but Bobby, you've been going to the movies.
Yeah,
Wait.
5 weeks and 5 movies in 5 weeks.
It's amazing.
Wait, let me see what they're going to see tonight.
And
they call me Blockbuster Bobby.
But and you hadn't been to a movie theater in how long?
Years. And only once in all those years, it'd been like years before I'd been, Barbie, and then years since Barbie.
Oh, yeah, Barbie.
Yeah.
So like one movie in like 7 years. But Blockbuster Bobby's just a dude now. He just goes to the movies.
Now you're like a movie guy. But he's going to go see Bad Guys 2. So I might go with him.
Bad
But
Guys too.
he's going with his girlfriends, and then maybe they
a
don't.
cartoon.
The cartoon.
Oh, sorry, animated movie.
Yeah, sorry,
Hey,
dude,
Blockbuster
sorry.
Bobby, unlike Movie Mike.
Sorry, we jumped on you.
Blockbuster Bobby's Junior Varsity Movie Mike.
Animated, but it's supposed to be cute. So, but I don't know if he wants me to go because his girlfriend's going.
No, he doesn't want you to go.
Wait, your son has a girlfriend?
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but he doesn't want you to go.
How do you know? I mean, I agree. I think maybe not, but
And they're going on a date, Amy.
it's not just them. Like his girlfriend's brother's going, and then some other girl.
Anybody's mom or dad going?
Not that I know of.
Then you
yet.
can't go.
You can't go.
You can't go.
But it apparently it's not a double date because the other girl that's going is not the brother's girlfriend. It's just like so.
But Are there any other moms or dads going, or guardians of any? No.
Has he mentioned like, "Hey, mom, you want to come at all?" Like,
Or
No,
you
but
just
he
like,
know-
I just
but he
might go
knows
with you.
But he
I'll
knows
just walk in behind you.
Okay, I get it. I probably shouldn't go. He just knows I've wanted to see it, so.
You've been wanting to see bad guys too.
no, you have not, Amy.
What in the world are you talking?
Yes!
Stop. Stop.
What's it about? Do you know?
Not true. Guys, carry on.
What was Bad Boys 1
Y'all
about? Or
haven't
Bad
heard-
Guys 1?
Y'all haven't heard my. I do commercials for it, so
I don't hear a single commercial.
you don't.
Mm-mm. I don't hear a single
Unless we
song.
hear you recording it.
Yeah.
No. What are y'all doing
Nothing.
this
Nothing.
weekend? Nothing.
I'm
Nothing.
going to Bad Guys 2 with
The
Stevenson.
weather's supposed to be.
Stevenson and his girlfriend. He invited you.
Yeah. We're all going by her.
Yeah,
That's like a
Amy-
group outing that Amy didn't get invited to.
The weather is supposed to be awesome.
I like it today because it is cloudy as crap. It was
It's supposed to be
But it's
just
not going to rain.
high of
I don't-
80.
No idea. It's always going to rain. We're like 5 minutes away from rain at any
Every
point.
day.
It sucks.